wait, 3 3 1/3 divided by 2/3. Okay, yeah, you could either set up a diagram and cut it into 2/3, or you could use the algorithm, which is basically just like a series of steps to solve it mathematically, right? Without the aid of a diagram. It's just like a series of steps that get there. Which do you prefer? You don't know? Okay. Okay, so then maybe we should stick to something that I'm more comfortable with, because Mr. Levy taught this lesson to you, and Open Up Resource does an excellent job of using tape diagrams and other diagrams to show how you could take 3 holes with a third, right, attached to it, and cut it up into groups of 2/3. They do a really excellent job. But me growing up, we didn't have all that fancy stuff. So I know the algorithm very well. Let me start by asking you a question. 3 1/3, right? This is the whole number 3, and this is a fraction, a third. Do you know how many thirds this is? Like, you see how this is already in terms of thirds? I have 2 out of 3. If you take this into consideration, how many thirds do you have altogether here? If I wanted to write it as a top-heavy fraction instead of this right here, right now, this is a mixed number, and we call it a mixed number because it has a whole number and a fraction, and together it's one single value. But you can make it a top-heavy fraction so that there is no whole right here. You saying it's 9/3? It's actually not 9/3. Yes, Jaden, thank you. Top-heavy would be 10/3. Do you know why, Alex? This right here, this number, it means that I have 3 out of 3, 3 out of 3, and 3 out of 3. But then I also have this fraction. So you know that this right here, 3 out of 3 is 1 whole, 1 whole, 1 whole, and a third. 1, 2, 3, 3 third. 3 and a third. Not 3/3. Wow, that was terrible. Jasir needs help with ratios. It's a test. If you're not ready, you have to go back and review. So what you could do is you could close it, and then you could go back and you could watch the videos to review. And the videos to review, if you give me one moment, I will. For your class, it was video 7, video 8, video 9, and video 9 part 2. Okay, Jasir? So I'm not going to pause it because Jaden is working on it, I hope. Right, Jaden? You're working on your test? Or no? Okay, Alex recalls. Oh, yes. Okay. So now, if this is the top-heavy version of it, and it's divided by 2/3, now let's test out what Jaden is saying. Jaden is saying that if you take 10/3 and you divide it by 2/3, it actually equals 5/3. What's up, Usmelny? How are you, dear? 5/3. Okay, 5/3. So now, actually, hopefully, you can, before I even do the algorithm, if you've got 10/3 and 2/3, you're asking how many of these can actually fit inside of this. So before I do the algorithm, if I have 2/3, 2/3, 2/3, and I just keep going, how many of these will it take to get to 10/3? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now my question is Jaden correct? Oh, okay. Alex is saying that it's actually 5. Not 5/3, but the whole number 5. Now, if I was going to use the algorithm, I would the shortcut with the algorithm. Miss, what are we doing? We're doing office hours actually, dear. So anything that you need to finish up, if you should be working on your rational numbers for Moby. No, might 5 groups. No, meant 5 groups. Yes, 5. Well, let's test it out. If you use the algorithm and you take the shortcut, right? You're changing it to multiplication, and you're actually, when you divide by the fraction, you're multiplying by its reciprocal. These mean exactly the same thing. Wow, why did I put that there? Oh, because it's right there. My bad. Okay, now let's actually work this out. 10 times 3 is 30, and 3 times 2 is 6. What's 30 divided by 6? It's 5. So that was the correct answer, 5 whole groups.